Hey friends, we're back. I'm wearing the same thing as the last video because I'm filming the videos back to back. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. This is a full moon in Cancer reading for all signs. This is a general reading for anyone watching this. If you're watching this, hey, it's meant for you. I hope you find a little bit of clarity and guidance with this reading. I'm really excited, and we're just gonna get right into it. So the first card, what have I created and manifested since the new moon? The new moon was at the end of December. So these are some changes and shifts and lessons. How far have you come since the new moon? We have the Four of Wands. This is the card of stability and home. I feel like since the new moon, you've created, or at least like built on a mental note, the things you want and desire in terms of like, how will you feel at home with yourself? So whatever you need to feel stable with yourself, to feel happy with yourself mentally since the new moon, you've been creating that space and you've been doing those small changes. It doesn't happen right away, but you've been doing the things you need to get to the place you want to be. And how far have you come? This card is the finish line. You've crossed the finish line. I feel like you've stepped into a new version of yourself. And it's sometimes really hard. There are some days that are really good and some days that are horrible. Some days that are not so good. But you have made progress. You've grown and you have crossed, what's the word? I don't really want to say a finish line, but you've crossed. There's a gamer out there that can help me. You've crossed a checkpoint. That's the word I'm looking for. You crossed a checkpoint and you are taking the right steps to get to the places you want to be. And this golden card right here, the card of home and stability and completion. And this is also like the card of marriage and commitment. This card all kind of represents like family and like happily ever after. Like these are the things like you want in your life. And you're doing the right things to achieve them. You're getting there. You've crossed the checkpoint. You're heading in the right direction. Go you. Card 2. Where am I now? So this is where you are in the process of manifesting your intentions, your dreams. This is advice, a perspective, or a lesson for you to learn right now. Where am I right now? Spirits, where are we right now? Where are you right now? Do I even need to say anything? You are getting in your feminine strength. You are turning into a goddess. And if you're a man watching this, you're turning into a god, whatever. Female, male, schmale, whatever, don't matter. You are tapping in to the strongest parts of your aura. You are doing the right things. And I guess like a lesson or a perspective for you to learn right now from the strength card is for me to get in touch with nature, but also like, and I had said something similar in the week reading, when this person is like taming the lion, I'm kind of getting like she's taming her inner beast. So I'm kind of getting shadow work. I'm kind of getting she can tame the beast. You can love the aggressive parts of you so much to a point where you can nurture yourself into becoming the light that you want to be. So where are you right now? I feel like you're becoming one with the tough things. You're becoming one with your aggression. You're becoming one with your love. You're becoming one with all of the emotions that you have inside your body. Card 3. What are we becoming aware of? These are changes you might start noticing in like attitude or beliefs. What are we becoming aware of during this full moon in Cancer? Did a card come out? I don't know. Spirits, what are we becoming aware of? I'm gonna take this one. This is the Six of Wands. This is the card of victory. I feel like, and these are like changes you've started to notice. I feel like the changes you're starting to notice are things are starting to work out for you. Things are starting to work out because you've finally been able to kind of like become one with your pain, become one with your aggression. Aggression may not be the right word, but you have been able to come out stronger than ever through everything that you've been through. And you've done the things you needed to create home and stability. And so right now you are victorious. Right now you are celebrating. I feel like right now you're feeling really good. Hopefully you're feeling good. If you're watching this and you're like, no, I feel like shit, then become one with feeling like shit. Because you feeling like shit is only going to push you further to the place you want and need to go. Like when you're at your lowest, that's when you have the best epiphanies. That is when you have the most growth. And overall, it will bring you victory. It will bring you days of, happiness and stability. Because you're so strong. And you can get to the places you want to go if you just keep working, We have the last three cards, and as we go into these last three cards, these are kind of like highlights of energies that were ending. That's a note I have here, so I just wanted to say that. What can we surrender? What is no longer serving us? This is a clue of what you can let go. So spirits, what can we surrender during this full moon in Cancer? What is something that we need to let go of? I don't know if I should take that card or not. I'm not going to take the card. We have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups for me tends to be like the card, nostalgia, being taken back to your childhood, or you could be being presented with a gift. And immediately when I saw this card, I thought of nostalgia, I thought of inner child work, I thought of I feel like right now, in terms of you being presented with a gift, you are being presented with the gift, literally the gifts of all three of these cards that we just pulled. You're being presented with the gift of stability, home, a finish line, a checkpoint. With strength, you have infinite. See the infinity sign? You have infinite strength to do the things you want to do, and you will be victorious. Those are the gifts you're receiving as soon as you let go of the past that happened. The hurtful things that happened could be in your childhood. It could be in your young adulthood. I'm not sure. But right now you're being taken back to your childhood. And anything that hurt you from that time, you can let it go. Because that's exactly what this card is about. What can I surrender? What is no longer serving me? This is a clue of what you can let go of. Anything bad that happened to you as a child, it literally doesn't matter anymore. In what way, shape, or form does it benefit you now? It doesn't. You can let it go. You can heal from it, and you can let it go. Spirits, do we have any clarification for what we can surrender? So we have the Five of Wands. I feel like in terms of nostalgia and maybe your pain from your childhood, I feel like maybe you've been at war with yourself. This is the card of conflict. I feel like you've been having a battle with your inner child, and it's time to let that go. It's time to let go of the fight. It's time to drop your weapons. It's time to let it all go. Let me see if it says anything else for the Five of Wands. Change is coming. Lost. You can let it go. You can let go of the fear of change. You can let go of your pain. You can drop the fight. Next card. How can I release what is no longer for me? This is direction on how to best support yourself through the full moon transition. So how can we release the pain from our inner child? How can we release the conflict? How can we release those things? Spirit, how can we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is like aggressive movement forward. This is like charging energy. This is like passionate energy, yeah, determination. So I feel like if you just keep believing in yourself, you can release what no longer serves you. Spirits, do we have anything else for the Knight of Swords, or anything else for how can we release what is no longer serving us? Anything else for how we can release what is no longer serving us? Anything else for the Knight of Swords? And that's okay. I don't know if I showed the card. This is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Knight of Swords is just like, as I was saying, the Knight of Swords is determination and like thoughtful movement forward. So whatever it is that you've been like thinking of doing in terms of like, how can I release my pain? Like the things that you have up in here, those are the right things. I feel like you know what you need to do. I feel like with this full moon, you are like really taking charge. And I feel like perhaps you've been like on a roll of like doing the things you need to do to better yourself as a person. Whether that be releasing things, whether it be manifesting things, whether it be resting. I feel like you've been doing the things. And with this Knight of Swords card, it's kind of like confirmation of like, keep moving quickly and you're going to get to the place you want to go. Card 6, this is the last card. What resources will support us as we release the things that no longer serve us? This is a guide. This will guide you. Look for signs that resemble this card. So what resources will support us as we release what no longer serves us during this full moon, spirits? What resources will we have to support us? Yes! Bitch, we have the motherfucking 10 of Cups. This is the card of happily ever after. This is probably one of my favorite cards in the entire deck, because look how happy it is. So I would say the resources that will support you in your process of releasing what no longer serves you is knowing that at the end of a rainy day is a rainbow. And I have a note here that says, this card will guide you. Look for signs that resemble this card. I want you to look for rainbows. And if you see a rainbow, that's your sign. I also want you to look for children dancing. Children dancing, happy families or couples. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see a happy family or couple, it genuinely, like, I love it. I love it. It makes me very happy. I love it. I love love. So what resources will support you as you release? Knowing that you are doing the right things, and that if you keep doing them and working hard, and also like nurturing yourself and giving yourself love, you will reach your happily ever after. Let me just make sure. Yeah. And we have like this, the 4 of Wands too. Like, this is a great full moon reading. I feel like wonderful things are coming your way. Abundance is coming. Completion is coming. Victory is coming. You are so strong. And I feel like with this, you're going to feel strong. I feel like during this full moon, you're finally going to tap into like the power that you've been wanting so bad. You will be victorious. You've crossed the finish line. You are getting to the place you want to go. And this right here at the end of the fucking reading literally confirms it. So keep moving forward. You are so determined to get to the place you need to be. You're doing the right things. Keep doing it. Heal your inner child. You don't need to fight anymore. The conflict is over. It's over. Let it go. This is only my second full moon reading, so please be kind, as this is new for me. But I really hope you enjoyed it. This was a really good reading. Don't forget to put out your moon water and to do a couple release rituals. Something I really like to do is I like to write down on a piece of paper the things that you want to release from your mind, your body, and your soul. Burn the paper. after. Write the things you want to release and burn the paper. I remember 2 full moons ago, I had gone to the beach and did a bonfire, and I ripped out every journal entry I had and burned it. Let the past go. Because you see how, like, they're looking out into the future? They're looking past the kingdom. They're looking outwards. Like, look forward. Don't look behind you. You don't need to do that. The fight is over. Let yourself receive the gifts of the universe. Let yourself release so that you can feel good. Thanks for watching, friends. See you next time.